What's up, y'all? This your girl G with the T. This your first time here on my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's help the channel grow. Y'all, tonight I'm in the middle of cooking, but you know I'm going to still give y'all a good episode. I'm going to kick it with y'all on some one-on-one right now. You know, we're going to talk about relationships tonight. And just to my people out there who tired of feeling like they being used in relationships, like, when you got a good heart, you could sometimes be taken advantage of in relationships, and it can be draining. It can cause you to burn out. It can cause you to feel depressed, less than as a person, feeling like you're not worthy. So you got to really be careful who you be good to, because everybody not good people. And a lot of times you become a people pleaser or an enabler in relationships, and you don't even know you became that person. I'm not just talking about intimate relationships. I'm talking about business relationships. I'm talking about work relationships. I'm talking about friendships. All types of relationships. You got to find a balance when you're dealing with people, because at the end of the day, you want to find yourself putting way more into the relationship than the other party. At the end of the day, you won't feel like you being taken advantage of. And that's what end up happening when you stay around people who not putting their best foot forward, especially even when it come down to marriages and long-term relationships. You don't want to be the only one in a relationship giving it your all, compromising, being a breadwinner in a relationship just to get breadcrumbs. Because you got breadcrumbing people out there who do the very minimal to keep the relationship going, and they keep you going around and around in a circle because they hear your mouth, they hear you complain, and they started stepping up just enough to keep you around. Them the type of people who you call users and narcissists most of the time. They hear you talking, but they really don't have it in them, or they're not even really thinking about making a proper change to really give you what you deserve in a relationship. And you can get the very minimum before you know it. Years and years can go by, and you will realize you gave up so much to these people and got so little throughout the whole relationship. And that's why it's so important to identify it early on in relationships, when you see the person or the parties not giving back what you give into the relationship. And it's good to call people out on it, confront them. Don't be scared to speak up for yourself. Don't be a person who don't know how to speak up for themselves. You got some people who scared to speak up for themselves. And when you're scared to speak up for yourself, people going to take advantage of you. You don't want to find yourself being a people pleaser and a pushover. It's good the minute you identify it, let them know that you see what they doing, you see how they moving, and give them a chance to try to fix it. If you really care about the people or the person you with, give them a chance to fix it. And if they're not going to make the proper changes, then you're going to have to do something different, because you got to think about it. You can't assume people know what to do in relationships. It's sad but true. But because we was all raised different in our backgrounds and our parents and whatever household we came from, certain people, you would think they know how to do stuff and know how to treat you a certain way. But the truth of the matter is, they can't give you something they don't have. But at the same time, when you bring it to their attention and say, hey, I noticed I'm doing A, B, and C, and you only doing 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, aka X, Y, W. You know what I'm saying? But you doing maybe 1, 2, 3 at the most. But I'm giving up 50 things. You know what I'm saying? You could bring this to this, your mate or whatever, your significant other, friends, who whatever, because you got friends that's users too, who only call you when they need something. You always find yourself building these people out when they in bad situations, whether it's financial, whether it's just emotional support. They always call and lean on you when they need support, but they can never give it back. They can never be there when you need them. So with those type of people, you have to set healthy boundaries and call them out on it. Because some people take your love for granted, and people take your kindness for weakness. That's why I say it's early to address the issues with these people early on. Because you don't want to find yourself, just feeling mad at yourself. You done gave up so much money, resources, your time, your energy. Because it can happen. Time ain't waiting on nobody. You could find yourself giving. For you know what, 5 years don't went by. You ain't never got nothing back. You don't feel appreciated by these people. You don't feel special. And I'm even talking about long-term friendships. Even these so-called best friends, they can be users. Especially like childhood friends. We always, oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that was my friend from childhood. But what y'all got to understand is, we are not the same people from our childhood. we all grow and be identified something else in our adulthood, that's because that probably was a good friend in childhood. Remember, we was adolescents, our brain was not fully developed. We all determine and we all become somebody else as we get older into adulthood. So that's because they was good people as a child. That don't make them a good friend as an adult. So you have to still be mindful who you call your best friends, who you engaging with, and just making sure you're not getting used. Because people, this me kicking with y'all tonight was for my people who tired of being used. If you tired of being used, you tired of feeling like you being taken advantage of, this video for you tonight. It's time to confront these people. It's time to have a backbone. It's time to stop being a people pleaser. And it's time to learn how to be by yourself if that's what it takes. If you feel like the people around you not appreciating you even after you address the issue, sometimes you have to be okay with cutting these people off and feeding them with a long-handled spoon. Because as long as you stay, they feel like you desperate. They're going to feel like you codependent. They're going to feel like you need them. And they're going to keep taking advantage. Oh, they don't feel like you just want them in your life just that bad. They don't have to respect you. And that's why you got to be comfortable cutting people off. When you become codependent on toxic people and they can see you codependent on them, they take advantage of that because they feel like, oh, she need me. Oh, he need me. He ain't going to never leave me alone. They can't live without me. It's some people really sick and they think like that. Especially people feel like they good in the bed. They feel like that they good in the bed override everything else. But you got to let them people know you're not pressed for nothing. When you show a person you're not pressed, you're not desperate for their time, you're not desperate to have them in your life, especially ones who are taking advantage, they'll respect you more because they feel like, okay, oh shit, she don't care. She'll get up and leave. He'll get up and leave. Let me shape it up. But if you constantly allowing these people to stay in your life, some people take you for granted. So you got to learn how to put your foot down. And it's just free game, y'all. So I hope this video was helpful for all my people out there who feel like they've been taken advantage in current relationships. This your girl, G with the T. I'm about to go ahead and finish cooking my dinner, y'all. Till next time, y'all be safe. Y'all have a great night.